Hello, welcome to our 5th installment of Virtual Cooking at Home
with me,
Chef Lee.
So thank you everyone for joining us. Today we are going to be making a lobster mac and cheese. So I'm going to walk you through all the ingredients in the kit. You know, there's a lot going on and I just want to walk you through everything. So we have heavy cream, we have some minced shallot, some shredded white cheddar, salt and pepper, minced garlic, chopped fresh tarragon, some mascarpone cheese, some dry sherry, flour, unsalted butter, lobster base. We have lemon zest and lemon juice, some buttered panko breadcrumbs, your chopped fresh Maine lobster, and some cavatappi pasta. For the first part of our mac and cheese, we're going to start. We've melted our butter. We're gonna put our shallots and garlic in. And we have this on low heat. We're gonna let these just kind of sweat out so they get a little soft and fragrant, and then we're gonna build our roux. Our shallots and garlic are sweated out, smelling nice and fragrant and beautiful in here. So we're gonna add our flour. So the purpose of your roux is to thicken your sauce, and we're gonna do this naturally by the butter and the flour. So we're gonna make a blonde roux. So what that means is just the color of it. And we're gonna cook this out. So see how everything's incorporated in? We're gonna cook this out for about 30 seconds to a minute. And just to cook out the flour so it doesn't have a pasty taste to it. Okay, so you see where we're at now. So we're getting nice small bubbles. We've turned a very light shade of brown, a nice gold color to it. And from here, we're gonna add into our heavy cream. So I like putting a little bit in first, whisking it in together with the roux before I add the remaining. So we're gonna turn the heat back up and we're gonna bring this up to a simmer and we're gonna reduce this by about 1/3 and then we'll see you for the next step. While our cream is coming up, we have a pot of salted boiling water ready to go and we're gonna start cooking our pasta right now. You see at this point, we've come up, see how nice and thick we've gotten? So that's all because of the roux we have in there. So at this point, we're gonna take our lobster base. We are just gonna whisk that in there. And this is where we're going to get a lot of our good flavor from. So you don't have to let it go all the way. This is going to continue to cook. The more we're going to add stuff to it, it's going to naturally mix all by itself. So from here, we are going to add in our dry sherry. So I have 4 ounces, and we're going to bring this back up to a boil, let the alcohol cook off. Okay, so you see everything came in. We cooked out some of our alcohol, our sauces at that nice, beautiful, thick consistency. And we're going to add our final touches now. So we're going to add in our lemon zest, lemon juice, our chopped tarragon. I have some shredded white cheddar. And I also have some mascarpone cheese that I like to use. And we're going to just whisk this all in. And get ready to add our lobster. Okay, so everything's kind of come back together. We're gonna add our lobster in, and each kit has 1/3 of a pound. And we're just gonna let that warm through in our sauce, and we're gonna get ready to add our pasta. So we have added our pasta back into our sauce, and as you can see, the beautiful consistency, nice thick creamy sauce, and we are just about ready to go to the plate. Okay, so for our final thing, we are going to just top it with our buttered panko breadcrumbs. And all we did was just melt down some butter, add some chopped parsley to it, a little salt and pepper, and just toast them up. And there you have it, our final lobster macaroni and cheese. So, with our completed lobster mac and cheese, Michael, what are we drinking with this? Looks like we got some bubbles going on. A little off the cuff?
Went a little off the cuff, yes, chef. We
like
did decide to go bubbles. So traditionally, with a nice, rich, full-bodied dish like macaroni and cheese, your perfect pairing would be a full-bodied, rich Chardonnay. So we decided to go complete opposite, actually, which actually works very well in this situation with a very light-bodied, zingy, acidic sparkling wine. We actually have the Santa Margherita Prosecco that we're using, but any sparkling wine, champagne would be great. It's going to cut through that the cheese and all the richness of the dish, and it's actually a very beautiful pairing for this lobster mac and cheese. So our recommendation this week is any sparkling wine. We'll send a list out of some sparkling wines that we have at the club that we can offer with this dish, but it turns out to be a really great pairing. So we're really excited to showcase this dish with this pairing this week. So we really hope you enjoy it. But another great dish, Chef. Thank you for everything, and thank you for all of your support.
Thank you for joining us.
Cheers, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers.